Good morning, investors and traders. In today's segment, we'll be talking about the Bank of England and the ECB's monetary policies, because both of them will be announcing their monetary policies today, and this is going to bring enormous amount of volatility for currency pairs such as euro dollar and, of course, the sterling dollar as well. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I highly recommend you to do so. Here is risk warning and disclaimers in front of you for your reference. Now, a bit about myself. I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon, as an equity trader with Bank of America, and currently providing services as a chief analyst for AvaTrade. Now, of course, the chart which is in front of you is the euro dollars daily chart. As you can see from this particular chart that we have one particular trend when it comes to the euro dollar, and that dominant trend is to the downside. This is telling us that the euro is becoming weaker against the dollar, meaning the dollar is becoming more stronger and the euro is becoming more weaker. Why? Number of factors. For instance, yesterday the Federal Reserve indicated that they will be increasing the interest rate 3 times next year. Now, that was well ahead of what market expectations were. Market was expecting only one interest rate hike next year, but now we are speaking of 3 interest rate hikes next year. Of course, that brought more strength for the dollar, and that pushed the euro lower against the dollar, and hence we're seeing this particular trend. Again, the euro is a weaker currency and the dollar is a stronger currency, and because of that, this particular trend is moving to the downside. The euro is becoming weaker and the dollar is becoming stronger. Whenever we have a pair like this, the euro and dollar, so that means you are buying the euro, you are selling the dollar. In other words, when the trend is like this, in the euro dollar pair like that, that means the dollar has become more stronger and the euro has become weaker, because at this point you were getting 1.23 and now you are getting 1.12. Obviously, you are getting less euros in comparison to where they were over here, because dollar has become more stronger. I hope that you grab that concept of why this particular trend is acting like that. Now, let's look at those important price levels ahead of the European Central Bank decision, which, by the way, is at 12:45. The Bank of England's decision is at 12 p.m. UK time. The European Central Bank's decision is at 12:45 UK time. Now, this is the immediate sort of a support level that we are looking at. But what we are expecting on the back of today's event is some strength coming back. Why? Because the European Central Bank cannot afford to let inflation continue at its current pace. They have to make adjustment to the monetary policy. So today we are expecting the hawkish commentary from the central bank of European Central Bank, and that means euro is likely to strengthen against the dollar. We could see a momentum to the upside, the euro moving to the upside on the back of the current event, which is going to be unfolding at 12:45. So what we need to do, we need to define our resistance zone. Our immediate resistance zone is going to be right over here, while our immediate support zone on the other side is just at the line which I have drawn, and then I'm going to mark it by a rectangular green line, a shaded area. So this is our support zone right over here. This is our resistance zone, and then this area over here, which I'm just about to draw on the chart, is the area which is the most important one. So the moment the prices crosses above this one, this is going to give us an indication that now the prices have changed, the price has changed its direction, and we are likely to see a momentum to the upside. So the moment we see a break of the price breaking above this one, we are going to see a momentum to the upside. Now, of course, that is all about the euro dollar. What about sterling dollar? So if I bring out the chart for sterling dollar, again, this is telling us sterling is becoming stronger against the dollar is becoming stronger against the sterling. Hence, we're seeing this downward momentum in terms of the price action, which is pushing the price lower and lower. Now, again, the immediate support zone, the sort of a support zone, is right over here, and what we are expecting for this particular price action is to move to the upside again, because we are expecting some hawkish commentary coming from the Bank of England today as well, because the bank cannot afford to let inflation run at its current pace. So we are expecting this particular one to move to the upside. Again, the resistance in terms of a sterling is going to be, the immediate resistance is going to be at 138. And then afterwards, it's going to be at 141 sort of a price level. It is difficult for sterling to reach over this particular level, but I think this particular area is the area where we need to keep and focus on, right over here, the 1.34 area, and then the support over this particular area. So let's continue to monitor that. Remember, Bank of England decision is at 12. European Central Bank decision is at 12:45. Good luck, and remember to subscribe and smash the like button.